Hey guys, welcome back to another Python programming tutorial. Today we're going to be making a students scores program. So we actually did I did a similar tutorial a couple videos ago, and what you'll realize is that the last one it actually just counted the average, but now it's gonna see if it was like an A, B, or C. So we can call A outstanding, B exceeds expectations, C acceptable, and then a D fail. Okay, so right now what we're gonna do is we want to make let's say 5 names. So we can have the first name as Mark in quotations, um, and then we could put his average at let's say 81, and then we could have a kid named Ron, and his average could be, let's say, 76. And then we have a kid named Max. His average is 85. And then we'll have a kid named Tyler. Average is 90. And then we'll have a kid named Julia. Average is going to be 93. Okay, so they're not from least to greatest, but they're just in random order, the grades. Okay, so now we're just going to write student grades. Okay, so what this is student grades is equal to what is stored inside of these curly parentheses. So what's stored in here is what's in here. So student underscore grades is equal to these parentheses. Okay, so for student, because we want to just do one single student in all of these, in student underscore grades, scores. I could say scores. No, yeah, because I need scores for these. But student grades is equal to what's stored in this. But I need scores for this. Okay. Student underscore scores. Okay, that's spelled right. Okay, so now score is equal to student underscore scores and student, because we want to print the student after as well. Okay, now we need to do if statements. So as I said, if score is greater than 90, then we want to print student underscore grades as well as student. And then we could print out a message like I said, outstanding. Okay, great. Okay, and we're gonna write a quick elif statement. Score is greater than 80. Then we write student underscore grades student, and then we could write something like exceeds expectations. Okay, that's good. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to write another elif statement and then an else statement. Okay, so now elif score is less than, greater than 70. Then we can just copy and paste this part. equals acceptable. Okay, and then quick else statement. Write the same thing, except we finish it off with fail. Okay, so now, okay, this is the part where you have to think about it. What do you want to print? Do you want to print student scores or student grades? So as we see here, student scores is just these right here, right? It's just these numerical values and names. But what we actually need is we need outstanding, exceeds expectation, acceptable, and fail. That's the values that we need. So what is that stored under? It's stored under student grades. So we're gonna print student underscore grades. Okay, now I'm gonna try to find a mistake because it looks like I have a mistake. So underscore grades, student. Okay, so I fixed all the mistakes, I think. And now we could go ahead and run this. Make sure that all your parentheses are closed so that none of these are just singular. Make sure they have the other one for it to be closed. Okay, so I can run this. Okay, so look at this. So we have Mark, which is the first name in our list. You can change these lists after. So what you realize and what you thought was going to happen, you might have thought that we would print like Mark was 80, but then you realize how we have no input here. We actually don't have a variable then input and the message that we want to write in. So Mark, he exceeds expectation, which is greater than 80, so he does have greater than 80. Ron is acceptable because he has 76, which is greater than 70. And then we have Max exceeds expectation because he gets a 85. Wait, okay. Max, he exceeds expectation because he gets an 85. Tyler exceeds expectation because he gets an 90. And then Julie is the only one that gets outstanding because she's the only one that has the mark 90 or higher. If we want, we could change this to 89. And then this would be different. Let's see. Okay, so it looks like it's not right, but anyways, you get the idea. Hopefully you guys enjoy this tutorial, and you see how Max now gets a different, now Tyler gets a different, he gets outstanding now instead of exceeds expectations. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time.